Aloha, beautiful souls. Welcome to a Friday Fire episode here on A Better World with Adrienne. This is the format where it's a quick blast of quick wins to up-level your habits, your way of being, just your path of becoming the version of you came here to be. So I'm really, really excited to jam with you today about 3 myths and 3 truths of leadership. So the people in my community, you are a leader. And at the very least, you are the leader of your own life. And so to start this episode, I really wanted to touch on a definition of leadership that I found. And it is a person who leads or commands a group, organization, or country. So to me, it's the same with anything else. You cannot give something to someone else that you're not giving to yourself first, right? Just like love. If we're not loving ourselves, we can't really fully love another. Same with leadership. If you came here to lead something, a new way of being, be a leader in your bloodline, be a leader in your family, be a leader in your community, be a leader in your industry, maybe be a leader on the world stage of spiritual leadership, you must first master self-leadership. And so that's being in command of your own life. That is taking the steering wheel of your own life. So it's a person who leads or commands. And I also saw another definition, the principal player in a musical group, which is so interesting because I'm a longtime musician, and it's the person in front, it's the person in charge, it's the person who moves people. There are leaders and there are followers. Okay, there are leaders and there are those who take what the leader says and embodies and examples and is like, hey, I'm going to do that, right? So you are a leader on some level. At the very least, you are the leader of your own life. And I guarantee you, there are people in your life, whether you realize it or not, that are looking up to you every single day for how to live. And so whether you realize it or not, whether you like it or not, whether it's on your radar or not, you are leading. And so there are 3 myths I want to get into today that are blocking your leadership, and 3 truths that can unlock your leadership, starting with yourself, and then for your vision, for your spiritual path, for your creation, for your personal growth, and all of that. So let's dive in. Myth number 1, motivation. People say all the time, oh, I'm just not motivated. I'm not a motivated person. I just don't have the motivation. And it's like, motivation is not something you have or do not have. It's something you create. It's something you generate, and it's born out of movement. Okay. It's a choice. And if you ever don't feel motivated, you really get to come back to, what's my deep why? What's my deep why? All right. So for every myth, there's going to be a truth to counteract it, right? But the first myth is motivation. Motivation is a big old myth, and the myth is, oh, you either are or are not motivated. That's incorrect. That's not accurate. Motivation is something you create. It's an energy you create with momentum, with action, all of that. So the second myth, inspiration. People are constantly seeking inspiration. They're constantly seeking, oh, I'm just not inspired. I'm not creative. Like, I have writer's block. I have this, I have that. I've had this, I have that. No, 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 no. It's not about being inspired. It is about having time blocks for creativity every single day in your calendar that you show up to without exception. Inspiration is summoned simply by showing up. Simply by showing up. So one example in my life is I write every single day. I write every single day at 5 a.m. and I don't feel inspired. That's the time when I write, and I show up to the muse. and the muse moves through me sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. But it's like, you got to show up to the craft. It's not about if you're waiting for inspiration to strike, you're going to wait your whole life for your dreams. Okay. You got to build it in the calendar, say, this is what I'm showing up to my craft, whether that's writing, whether that's creating, whether that's selling what you do to your ideal clients that you're meant to serve, whether it's really anything. Not waiting, like inspiration is a big old myth. Like, of course, I can go to a concert or I can go outside in nature and I can feel so inspired, but my inspiration is not at the whim of life to take action, to show up to my craft, to show up to things that matter. I'm not inspired. I am committed and I show up to the time blocks that I created. Okay. Myth number 3 is luck. This idea of luck actually perpetuates a victim mindset. The idea of luck perpetuates the myth that some people have it and other people don't. But here's the thing, luck is when preparation and opportunity meet. You may have heard me say that before. That is a Stoic saying. Seneca said that luck is when preparation and opportunity meet. And so you prepare through, showing up to your craft, mastering it over time. Opportunities, when you study the divine timing, it's when things happen in your life and you're like, oh, I can really capitalize on this. You'll notice that the people in life that are quote unquote lucky are always out playing the game. They're always in the game. They're always putting their work out there. They're always sharing their ideas. They're doing A, B, C, D, E. They're not sitting at home twiddling their thumbs saying like, oh, some people are lucky and other people aren't. No, 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 no. That is a myth. Luck is a myth. Luck is something that you create. And luck is, leaders are not lucky. They're not lucky. They daily prepare and then they jump on opportunities that arrive in their life because of momentum. And that's what it is. It's not like some fairy godmother bless certain people with like, oh, you're a lucky person and you're not. It's like, no, people create an ecosystem in their life where quote unquote luck is the normal because they are constantly preparing and constantly jumping on and receiving and celebrating and taking advantage of the opportunities that enter their life because they are so prepared, because they're on a train of motivation and momentum that they choose every day, because they don't wait for inspiration, they show up to the craft, to their craft. Okay, so those are the 3 myths: motivation, inspiration, and luck. So here are the 3 truths. Those 3 myths, I guarantee, block your leadership, block your legacy, block your potential every single day. I don't care who you are. I don't care what level you're at. There's some part of that where this idea of motivation, this idea of inspiration, and this idea of luck are probably playing a role in blocking your next evolution. Okay, your next dream creation. So what are the truths then? Here are the 3 truths that will not block your leadership, but unlock it. Unlock your leadership, unlock your destiny, unlock all of it, okay? First truth, commitment. It's not motivation, it's not inspiration, it's not luck, it's commitment. Leaders are committed. You must be committed. You must be unshakable. It's like, I'm not motivated, I'm committed. I do the thing, I follow through on what I say. And because I do that, the train of motivation and momentum starts, and you start seeing things happen, and you're like, ooh, I'm going to do it again. 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 Okay. Commitment. It's not about motivation, inspiration, or luck. It is commitment and following through on that commitment. Okay. Through the way you act, through the way you live, through who you be. Okay. Second truth is devotion. Okay. This is more of the inspiration lens. Like if each myth had a truth, people are not motivated, they're committed. People are not inspired. They are devoted. What do I mean by that? Devotion has an essence of ritual. Devotion has an essence of I'm showing up every single day for my craft. I'm showing up for the muse. I'm showing up for my creativity. Your life is a sacred ritual that's part of something bigger than you. And it becomes art and it becomes a devotion and a spiritual act of creation every single day. So instead of waiting for inspiration to strike, you live a life of devotion. This unlocks your leadership. You live a life of devotion to spirit, to what you came here to create. And if you don't know what you came here to create, you are devoted to figuring that out. That is your art form right now, right? So that's the truth. And then finally, the myth of luck. People aren't lucky. What are they? What's the truth there? They have systems and habits. Leaders, amazing leaders have systems and habits that they show up to again and again and again and again and again that can catch them and hold them. They don't allow their days to be random. They have structure. They have systems that support them in making results when they show up over time. It's all deliberate and it's architected to strategically win, whatever that means for you. So for me, the game I'm playing right now is I'm in the game of building new earth, and winning means to me that every single day I'm helping leaders unlock their contribution to a better world. That's what winning means to me. And of course I have goals inside that, right? Like, okay, one example right now is I'm manifesting, creating, calling in, attracting, connecting with 3 soulmate one-on-one clients. That's something that I'm working on right now, right? That's something that I'm creating right now. So what does winning mean to me? I signed 3 soul-aligned long-term mentorship clients. That's what winning means to me. And then the bigger overarching win is I'm the person I came here to be. I'm in my highest potency. I'm in my highest health. I'm making my highest contribution. Every single day I get to help people change their lives, and then we change the world together. Like, that is the win. But this doesn't happen randomly, okay? This happens through systems. This happens through structure. It happens through holy habits. It happens through me stewarding my time like a boss and in my calendar command. If you've ever done my group program, shameless plug, if you really want to lean into the ideas in this Friday Fire, join my signature program, 3D Moves. I will put the link in the show notes to sign up. This is it, boo. These are the 3 myths and the 3 truths of leadership. And I really want you to remember that you are the leader of your own life. And these myths are perpetuating around. They're super, super common. You might not even realize you're subscribing to it, living by it, being blocked by it. It's my deepest wish and hope that this episode is a breakthrough for you, that it sends you into your weekend with not motivation, but commitment, not inspiration, but devotion, not luck, but systems and habits for you to win on behalf of your dream and a world we're proud of. So I really am sending you with a blast of fire underneath your belly, passion in your soul to lean into these ideas, lean into these shifts to change the trajectory of your life. Every single moment is another chance to begin again. You are a leader. You came here to do big shit. You came here to change the world. You came here to make a positive impact. You came here to change the whole course of your bloodline. You came here to break cycles. You came here to break chains. You came here to soften into a deep, heart-centered love that transcends everything. And there's a lot of adversity out there. We got spiritual warfare. We got real warfare. We got, the internet, which is a whole nother thing of warfare, like especially social media, competing for your attention, competing for your nervous system. And so I really invite you to play with this, reflect on this, and let this change your life. If you want to go deeper into this work with me, go to the link in the show notes, apply for one-on-one mentorship. I'm calling in 3 new amazing one-on-one clients in June 2024. And we are going to ride together long-term, one-on-one, for you to embody this way of life, this and beyond, through healing, through knowledge, through skill, through breath work, through astrology, through high performance coaching, through shamanic healing, through my daily guidance in holding you through the moments of life that are required of you as you step forward in your leadership. So go to the link in the show notes, apply if this is you. You can find some other goodies there as well. My breathwork certification is starting in mid-June. So if you are listening to this before June 19th and you are interested in that, go to the link in the show notes. I just love you and I believe in you. And I really, really call you into a higher game. I call you into a different level of leadership. I call you into a whole new expression of what it means to lead yourself on your spiritual path and what it means to lead others. That's how we're going to do this thing. I love you so much. Have an amazing, amazing weekend. Go make a stranger smile. Go to the link in the show notes and apply if you are feeling the call to work with me. I love you so much. And I will see you next time on A Better World with Adrienne.